Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Line Creek Brewing Company out of Peachtree City, Georgia. This is the Cottage Crumble Wild Berry Cobbler Sour. It clocks in at 8% alcohol, and I thought it listed on the label the berries in here, but it does not. It does have raspberries, blackberries, looks like blueberries just based off of the label there. Those are the fruits that they're showing. No IBUs listed. Line Creek Brewing Company was established in 2018. Peachtree City, Georgia. It's about 15 miles, but about half an hour, 45-minute drive. Just because of traffic, they make some good stuff. They make some average stuff, but they've never made anything that was just terrible. So let's see how this one is. They make a lot of great beers. All right, so there's your pour right there. So I gotta admit, the color is, it's interesting. It's kind of a purple color, nice fizzy head. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but it pretty much dissipated immediately. So it's a purple color with a little bit of brown in there as well. It's not the most appealing appearance, I gotta admit. It's got a murky, muddy looking appearance. But it does have the purplish hue going on, which makes sense with the raspberry, blackberry, blueberry. Now the aroma is very pleasant. You're getting the berries. It's hard to really differentiate. I would say that the raspberry is probably the lead aroma. Then the blackberry and then the blueberry will be the least amount of aroma that I'm getting. You're definitely getting some bready malt character on the nose as well, like some wheat bready notes, light toasted wheat bread aromas. None of the 8% alcohol is coming through whatsoever on the nose. It just smells like a session sour, really. Head completely gone as well. So it doesn't really get great rating for the appearance, but here on Georgia Beer Reviews, it's all about the flavor. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. You're hit with a sour punch right up front, but it doesn't last too long. Definitely getting the berry notes. It's like a mixed berry compote type thing. It's all of the fruit comes together to create a nice mixed berry note. It leads very quickly into a wheat bready malt note in the middle of the sip. Very bready beer. This is really enjoyable. It almost has a creamy mouthfeel, like if lactose were to be added to this beer. It has that effect, that feel on the tongue. But there's nothing on the label that says anything about the addition of lactose. I wish I had looked this up on their website. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure this one wasn't on their website. Canned on February 1st, 2021, so it's a month old because it's March 1st, the date of this review. So the color is just the way that it is. I mean, it's not an old beer, and the head dying down was very fizzy initially, like a soda pop, and it does have a nice medium carbonation, very prickly on the tongue. It's a relatively light body beer. It drinks like a session fruited sour. It definitely does not drink like an 8%. There's no alcohol presence whatsoever There's no warming effect going down. There's nothing that would indicate that this beer is a higher alcohol sour. The finish is fruity, and you're getting the bready notes that kind of linger on the end, those nice toasted wheat bready notes. It's not a dry finish, it's a juicy finish. It's a wet finish, but it is relatively refreshing, and you could just gulp these down on a nice day and get in a lot of trouble because, like I said, that 8% is just non-existent. So this is an excellent beer. I don't really knock beer scores down based off of the appearance. If the aroma and the flavor was off, I would dock it some points. But this really is a wonderful beer. It's a solid A. It's actually a little bit better. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100. It is a most excellent beer. I would highly recommend it to anybody out there that likes sours with a lot of bready character in the middle of the sip. It's definitely got that malt character on point, and it's refreshing and juicy, and the berry notes that you're getting taste very fresh. Let's do the little swish and pour at the end here, because I've had a couple already out of the 6-pack. Yep, there's definitely some sediment. When you do that, it actually changes the color. It makes it even more murky. And as you can see, there is a ton of sediment with this. Let's see if it changes the character of the beer any. Brings out a little bit more of the bready notes when you do the little swish and pour at the end. An excellent beer. So, like I said, 96 out of 100. I would highly recommend it. If you can get Line Creek Brewing Company beers in your area, this one is definitely worth a try. So buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.